10 Best Supporting Characters in Reacher, ranked. A big hit for Amazon Prime Video and a major course correction for the IP's fans, Reacher is a stone-cold winner that, even with the shuttering of Paramount Television, looks to have a bright, even expansive future. There's certainly no shortage of source material to adapt. And as seen in the tonal and structural differences between the first two seasons, not all of Lee Child's Jack Reacher books are 1. Easily adaptable, and 2. Narratively linear. Whereas Season 1's Oscar Finley is an upstanding law enforcement officer, his old pal Picard is the opposite. An FBI special agent passing himself off as someone doing a favor, Picard is actually one of the very people Finley, Reacher, and Roscoe are pursuing. He is, in fact, a member of the Kleiners' counterfeiting grift. Finley calls Picard in to protect Charlie Hubble, the wife of the seemingly dead accountant, Paul. Paul was used by the counterfeiting organization to do their dirty work, and has been on the run ever since. And now, alongside KJ Kleiner and Grover Teal, Picard is looking to tie up loose ends. His betrayal is a memorable one, and Martin Roach's performance sells it. That's Gaetano Russo to the letter. An NYPD detective investigating the murder of former 110th MP Special Investigations Officer, Russo is abrasive and often gets in the way of Reacher Carla Dixon and David O'Donnell, with the first time even resulting in Reacher knocking him unconscious. But in time, the remaining 110th members come to begrudgingly trust him, at least until the moment his investigation leads to his death. Robert Patrick's Shane Langston was initially an NYPD detective before taking on a more lucrative gig as head of security for New Age Technologies. Thanks to his experience as a corrupt law enforcement officer and connections, Langston learned of a project called Little Wing, which is a revolutionary surface-to-air missile. He wants to steal some of them and sell them off, but once the 110th learns of this plot, Langston feels he needs to start dropping them out of planes. It's interesting to imagine how it would have played if Shane Langston was portrayed by the initially intended actor, dazed and confused Rory Cochrane. T2's Robert Patrick, naturally, has greater experience playing villains, but Cochrane is an equally ranged performer. Either way, once Langston starts to take more spotlight in Season 2, Patrick sells his cold-hearted nature. Amazon Prime's Reacher series, based on Lee Child's beloved Jack Reacher novels, has captured audiences with its gritty action, sharp storytelling, and a protagonist who is as brilliant as he is brutal. However, as much as Jack Reacher dominates the show, the supporting characters play a critical role in bringing the story to life. They provide humor, emotional depth, and sometimes even challenge Reacher's unparalleled intellect and combat skills. Here's a look at the 10 best supporting characters in Reacher, ranked. 10. Spivey. Spivey, the slimy prison guard, earns a spot on this list because of his role in setting the tone for the show. While his screen time is limited, his corruption and willingness to sell out his position create immediate tension for Reacher during his brief stint in prison. Spivey serves as an early reminder of how corrupt systems can be manipulated by those with power, which ties into the broader themes of Reacher. His smarmy demeanor makes him easy to despise, but that's precisely what makes him memorable. 9. Chief Morrison. Chief Morrison might not be the most likable character, but his role in the unfolding mystery is pivotal. As the Margrave police chief, Morrison's shady behavior raises suspicions early on. His brutal and untimely death further complicates the story, revealing just how deep the conspiracy in Margrave goes. Morrison's presence looms over much of the season, even after his demise, and his hidden crimes add another layer of darkness to the plot. 8. Kleiner S.R. Kleiner S.R., the patriarch of the Kleiner crime family, embodies the corruption and greed at the heart of Margrave's troubles. Though he is physically absent for much of the series, his influence is felt through his son, Kleiner Jr., and the illegal empire he left behind. Kleiner Sir E's legacy is a key part of the story's tension, as his actions set the stage for much of the chaos that Reacher uncovers. Even in death, Kleiner Sr. casts a long shadow over Margrave. 7. Picard. Picard, an old colleague of Reacher's from his time in the military, initially appears to be a trustworthy ally. His charm and apparent loyalty to Reacher make his eventual betrayal all the more shocking. Picard's dual role as friend-turned-foe adds an emotional weight to the story, as Reacher is forced to confront the fact that even those he once trusted can turn against him. Picard's betrayal is a testament to the show's ability to keep viewers guessing. 6. Kleiner Jr. Kleiner Jr. is the archetypal spoiled and sinister heir, stepping into his father's shoes as the head of the Kleiner criminal operation. His smug attitude and ruthless tactics make him a character viewers love to hate. Kleiner Jr.'s desperation to live up to his father's legacy, coupled with his lack of true leadership qualities, ultimately leads to his downfall. He serves as a fitting antagonist to Reacher, embodying everything Reacher despises about corruption and entitlement. 5. Oscar Finley. Detective Oscar Finley is one of the standout supporting characters, thanks to his dry wit, analytical mind, and complex backstory. A Boston transplant in a small southern town, Finley is initially skeptical of Reacher, but grows to trust him as the two work together to unravel the mystery in Margrave. Finley's reserved demeanor and methodical approach contrast sharply with Reacher's brute force, creating a compelling dynamic between the two. His personal struggles, including his divorce, add depth to his character and make him relatable. 4. Francis Neagley. Francis Neagley, a former member of Reacher's elite military unit, is a fan-favorite character from the novels, and her appearance in the series does not disappoint. Neagley is fiercely loyal to Reacher and brings her own set of skills to the table. Her no-nonsense attitude and ability to hold her own in dangerous situations make her a standout character. The camaraderie between Reacher and Neagley is palpable, and their shared history adds a layer of authenticity to their interactions. 3. Paul Hubble. Paul Hubble is one of the most unexpectedly endearing characters in Reacher. As a mild-mannered banker who gets caught up in the Kleiner conspiracy, Hubble's initial cowardice is quickly overshadowed by his bravery. His evolution from a nervous wreck to someone willing to risk everything for his family is one of the most satisfying character arcs in the series. Hubble's humanity and vulnerability provide a stark contrast to Reacher's unshakable confidence, making him a character viewers can root for. 2. Roscoe Conklin. Roscoe Conklin, the no-nonsense Margrave police officer, is one of the most memorable characters in Reacher. Her sharp instincts and unwavering determination to seek justice make her a perfect ally for Reacher. The chemistry between Roscoe and Reacher adds a layer of emotional depth to the series, giving viewers a glimpse into Reacher's softer side. Roscoe's resilience and courage, even in the face of danger, make her a standout character and a fan favorite. 1. Mayor Grover Teal. Mayor Grover Teal takes the top spot for his role as the ultimate symbol of corruption in Margrave. Teal's smarmy personality and deep involvement in the Kleiner conspiracy make him a compelling antagonist. His ability to maintain a facade of respectability while orchestrating criminal activities behind the scenes is a testament to the show's ability to create multi-dimensional villains. Teal's downfall is one of the most satisfying moments in the series, as his arrogance is finally met with justice. Conclusion. The supporting characters in Reacher are as diverse and complex as the story itself. From corrupt officials to loyal allies, each character brings something unique to the table, enriching the narrative and adding layers of intrigue. While Jack Reacher may be the star of the show, it's the supporting cast that helps to create a world that feels authentic and compelling. Whether they're friends, foes, or somewhere in between, these characters leave a lasting impression, ensuring that Reacher is more than just a one-man show. These characters leave a lasting impression, ensuring that Reacher is more than just a one-man show.